University in Seoul metropolitan area, and I'm very thankful that I'm part of it.
Active in the arts, you mean?
Active meaning
In
the
everything?
people going
Really?
in and out, then meaning that there's many guests lecture, and also most talented designers and doing the guest lecture series. So it has been very good.
I know a lot of what in that area too. There's a lot more 작업실 and a lot more artistic theaters opening up and things like that. So yeah,
and we will have new campus in the Daehamro area soon. Yeah, I don't know if I will be moving or not, but yeah, we'll have new campus.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and
Hongdae too.
Yeah, Hongdae Daehamro campus. It's posted on the Haewadong entrance.
Really?
So every time I drive by, I'm like, oh, hello.
Really? So, and then they're going to move some of the majors over there?
I don't think it's decided yet, but I know some of us will move.
Yeah. I'm sure some of the theater majors will go over to Daehang, right?
Yeah,
all the acting in theater is going to be over
nice.
in Daehang,
yes.
for sure. Okay, but to get back to Ekaterina, how is it? I know that your initial bag was very popular, but it's still the Lara. Lara was popular, but it still must have been very difficult to, get your brand out there and get it known.
Right.
How did you manage to do that?
Well, I really wanted to keep my brand small. And there were many love calls from bigger company. You want to be part of our, but I really wanted to just run it small, just like how.
And independent?
Independent. Yeah, I just wanted to be freelance. I didn't want, and I wanted to grow Ekaterina in the same philosophy that I had when I first built my brand. So, I started very small, just like, what I'm doing right now, word of mouth. And I had many friends in New York. But as a director of Ann Taylor, having those friends versus just entrepreneur, having those friends was very different.
Aha.
You don't
when
just
you're working
help
at Ann
them.
Taylor.
Yeah, you have a certain power with your title.
Yeah.
But when you're Ekaterina New York owner, you're nothing.
Yeah.
Because nobody knew and nobody recognized this brand.
Right.
So, I basically had my Lara on my, shoulder, and I have my bags, samples, and actually, visited all those stores, dream stores, prestige stores, and introduce my name and give, and hand out my business card and saying, I am owner.
Wow.
And I am a designer, and, to be able to sell my brand in your store has been my dream. And would you please look at my bag? And I would like to have a private meeting with you.
And you started out personally doing all the sales calls for your bags?
Yes.
Okay.
And then one of the really good store in Hollywood bought 6 bags total.
Okay.
So that's good. But it's an initial order, so I sent 6. And I think Nicole Rich from Hollywood and also Paris Hilton, their best friend.
Nicole Richie.
Nicole Richie and Paris Hilton, they always, go, hang out in those West Hollywood area.
Right.
And they found my bag and they purchased them.
One of those 6 bags?
Yeah, I think 2 of those.
2?
Yeah, 2 of those, yeah. So, on one day, I was sleeping with my baby, and it was like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Here?
Here.
In Korea?
Korea. And my friend is like, I think Nicole Richie is carrying your bag, and you're on People magazine. Yeah. And there was about a month after I shipped those bags.
In the middle of the magazine, or
the front page? I mean, peoplemagazine.com. So it was not cover of the physical bag, but it was online.
Online.
Yeah. So I looked at those peoplemagazine.com in the middle of the night, and I realized that
Score!
Yeah, exactly. And it was a big moment of my life.
Yeah.
And also the thing, she started to carry my bag with a different outfit. She really loved my bag, apparently. So I have a picture of Nicole Rich and Paris Hilton carrying my bag in different occasions. And that was there was a kind of starting time of doing all those contract paper, signing all the contract paper with New York famous showroom. And, get an admission from E&K show.
Sure.
Yeah, and, it was a starting point at that back in 2007.
Back in 2007.
So a year after I launched my brand.
So now we're getting to where I can see how you've had a lot of meteoric rise.
And then, you know,
in a short
I
time.
became one of the beloved handbag brand of all those editors of the magazine and newspaper reporters. So, you know, people love to write out, you know, because my bag was very loud and, you know, the colors very colorful
Right.
and as you can see, so gold,
and
yeah, silver and red, and you know, people start to write about my bags, and that's how I got, you know, a lot of press coverage in New York and also Paris and also here too. So, and I'm very thankful to start that way, but at the same time, I have to be consistent to send the same message to my clients, and I think that's my job.
And do you have any specific philosophy behind your design? Is there anything that's what is it that makes a bag designed by you different from a bag designed by anybody else?
My bag, I think every bag has key. I don't know, it's a spirituality.
Oh,
yes.
now we're getting into the Westerners would say chi.
Chi.
Yeah, but of course in Korea it's
a
key.
key.
Yes,
Yeah.
every bag has
its
key.
own energy.
Yeah.
And after I make my own bag, I always look at this and I try to communicate it. I mean, this is such a kind of crazy talk, but it works. And I think in all the key and energy and it's, you know, I just let it move or let it sit naturally and try to read what that bag wants to do. Crazy?
What the bag wants to do, huh? You let the bag decide.
Yeah, decides. After I design a bag, it's her job or his job to act naturally.
Some of the bags are him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's their job to decide what they're going to be. Okay. Well, we also come to our segment where you want to say thank you to somebody. We have our one of our sign-off segments. Is there anybody out there who you would really like to say? Who's the biggest person out there you'd like to say thank you to for?
Among all those
career?
people, I mean, I have you know, many people that I have to say thank you. Obviously, just like other people. But my husband.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Can you just look over there at camera one and
oh gosh,
say
I'm
thank
so
you
bad
to your
at
husband?
this.
Are you so bad at this? This is you know, this is one of those awkward moments where we force you to do it anyway.
I have to say in
it's
Korean.
Up to you. Yeah. Oh well, hey, say it in Korean. That's fine. That's fine. We can handle it.
Oh, we can handle it.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. My husband has been